That's the truth for who matches this reading. All the readings are love infused. Thanks for tuning in. You called in this reading, you called in this channel for clarity. This is confirming what you already know deep within already. Just tap into your intuition, trust your intuition, make the best decisions for you. The readings are all divinely timed as well as timeless. So knowing yourself, your path, and reading your own energy through your breath will help to confirm and clarify this reading so you'll know what's for you, if it's for you or not. Also, everything is for your highest good, for you who match it, and no one can take these readings from you, the fruit from them, of them, from you. Once it matches you, embrace it, and yeah, everything works out for your highest good. So that's someone who is about truth to themselves, yourself, like how you were made, truth to your truest design. You don't play with your destiny. You don't play musical chairs with your destiny. You are on the path to better, better, best of yourself, in yourself, for yourself. And love and being real about who you are is key for you. That's how you know this is for you. Then everything works out for your highest good. You've also gotten some mixed signals. Also see along the way, so some situation, maybe recently or in the distant past, this is now peeking out. Your energy speaks louder than words. So mixed signals. You hear just like the wind, the ancestors blowing any mixed signals away, blowing mixed signals away. This moment I am enough and content. You also have a boatload of cash coming in here. Wow. This is the second timing that these came together, and not like this though. You're gonna be getting or giving lots of hugs and snuggles soon. That key just came out. You know that you're this moment, you're enough and you're content is a daily reminder. Content as in peace is your frequency. You might want to write down something that you're grateful for, or think of something that you're grateful for. And also you will be grateful for this, because literally it came out like this will almost fall into your hands. Whatever these numbers are, one may be, you may see this number in a phone number, on a license plate, a barcode, quelque chose comme ça, and also gain this amount of numbers, be given this amount of numbers. These two literally just came out together. So you could add those two together. You could put this for something and this for something else. You could plant this and reap this, whatever that is. Something that someone has invested 50 grand in something and reaps this. Someone will be given this and then this. This can be, yeah, contact numbers. Yeah, however this translates, this comes forward for you. It's not by chance that these two came out together, right? So connected, what came out with the mixed signals was this in the reverse. So let's see what this is about. And remember, the first key out is everything works out for your highest good. So that's always true. And look at these numbers. You might want to look at these numbers while we're here in the reading. Okay, also a deep blue car, maybe key. Deep blue car. All right, this is their choice, actions, thoughts, ways, and words. They're cut off from source. So whatever they did and whoever they are, that means they did the dreadest, the most despicable, worst of the worst things to you, and you of a high vibration, of a love frequency. That definitely means it was something that was unwarranted, something about a warrant, marinating in their own energy. And so you're over that. This came in the reverse. This is past tense. So someone went through something that was so horrific that the one or ones who did whatever through their choice, their actions, their thoughts, ways, and words, which is pretty much everywhere you could do something. They made a choice, they took actions, they had thoughts, they did ways, and they shared words. And all of this is of a lower vibration, the lowest skunkery of a vibration that could incur so much universal law and wrath of God to be cut off from source, marinating in their own energy. So if their energy is like the inside of a skunk on his worst day after eating 12 million eggs consecutively, some of them rotten, for them to be marinating in their own energy means things that would be beyond stink, beyond foul. So someone has a foul mouth and foul thoughts, foul ways. Foul is the key. They may actually literally be smelling right now or have like foul breath or BO. Somebody even says BO. BO may be initials of somebody as well. O'Brien, someone's name is O'Brien. No offense if not, but that name just came forward. That may be the name of someone who's had this done to them, whatever this is. Maybe there's a lot of questions about it. Someone was sending you mixed signals, telling you look left, and then they were looking right, or try to make you busy, take you around mazes, like psychological games. Mixed signals, yeah, a lot of mind games and a lot of distractions so that there was no focus. And also a lot of spirals, like maybe they had you talking in circles, explaining yourself over and over again, these kinds of things. So yeah, anyways, you over that. So it's past tense. They cut off from source, not your business. Here is what's coming in for you. We remember, trust your intuition and be wise about your ways with numbers to make sure that also this matches you, because these beyond numbers, this is an energy, this is a frequency. This can also be reparations, a payback, because if somebody went as far as to be cut off from source, so that means idatis. This is energetic reparations that someone's getting out. So all of that still works out for your good. Remember 8:28 Romans, remember, everything works out for the good. We know that all things work for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose. So someone loves that verse, may want to read that verse, knows that truth, and it will experience proof of that truth, whether you needed it or not, that this is energetic reparations. Whether these numbers come out as 50,000 views, 50,000 sales of your products, 50,000 hits, or Spotify plays, or if you're, I don't want to name a platform, Spotify or something else, any musical platform. Yeah, whether this is 50,000 people loving your creations, some project, your event, you're having an event, 50,000 people come. This may be a ticket number. You may have a ticket number that wins. You may go somewhere and get a ticket stub, and this is a number, and you win something. I literally 2 days ago won $200 doing what I love and naturally do, and was doing moments before it happened. That's dancing. Dancing in a way that is home to my body and home to my people and ancestry. And I literally, where already I was, I'd been dancing probably about 2 or 3 hours in the water. And then I came off onto shore, and out of the blue, a DJ opened up a competition, a contest where there was no competitors, because I was already in the rain. I was already there. And just so, after sheltering under a boat, before leaving, I literally said, well, let me just wash off this place, because I was already dancing. And here, doing something that I have not been wanting to do, like visibility, position myself. So someone is called to be brave about positioning yourself to be seen, so that what's for you come for you, because I won $200. Like literally no competitors, no contestants. So in a few minutes I left the beach, paid, and the sea is abundance. The dance that I'm doing is paired with abundance, and the ancestors endorsed it. Hear the wind rushing through the trees. Deep breath. Relax behind the eyes. Relax the face muscles. Relax the body. Because wealth knows energy to degrees. This kind of wealth rushing in must sit with energy that matches it. That's how it rushes in what seems like an abnormal, impossible, unexpected way. Wind rush. Someone knows someone or is about that connected to that wind rush era. Someone is brown skin, is in Britain, maybe has links to Britain. You know what's true to you. Since you're here, you either decide truth is here or peel out. There may be something that's home for you. I'm not advocating one or the other. I'm reciting verses, small like an ant, tiny like an ant, yet so much numbers here connected. Maybe these numbers are for you and not the verse, but by your energy, you would receive it or you would not, because it's only matching energy. So maybe that's something that will be taken, unless you kittenize yourself, make yourself innocent and pure-hearted. Someone may have a deep blue car, you may have a deep blue car, you may have kittens, and then that may cause you to realize that I wasn't advocating anything. There's many people who tune in here, and I respect people's choice, their free choice to be connected to the Most High, how they choose and how sits right with their soul. So I am forcing anybody to be this or that. I'm referencing a verse and honoring the fact that that may be home for someone. That's the language of their heart. So if this is for you, and now you're feeling a little softer, knowing that I'm not pushing anything on you, then this can be for you. If not, peel out. So for who this is for, you've experienced something that someone did that was so dread, or someone's did, or has been done, whatever, that you're over, you're not attached to, that came in mixed signals, and that's brushing in. Someone maybe is brushing their hair recently. Yeah, it's positive vibes. Or peel out. Wow, wake up call. They're having a wake up call. Oh. They thought you were alone and defenseless. Okay, yeah, this is seriously connected. So someone basically mercilessly maligned someone, maliciously treated them like sloppily, horrifically, in a way that has them cut off from source, and now in their own energy, with their own energy. That was so despicable that they're cut off from the Most High. Wow. And this has a wake-up call. Yep, they thought you were alone and defenseless. So what can the worst of the worst do to people who they perceive as defenseless? They do the worst of the worst of the worst, because they are of the worst of the worst. So that's why this rush of this massive amount of whatever these numbers signify and come through as you, depending on your frequency, what matches you and what's a part of your calling. They thought you were alone, so that's beyond picked on. That is the worst of the worst that someone could do to innocents who seemed alone and defenseless. That's like a defenseless animal. That's not even like a hedgehog that comes with pricklers. No pricklers included. Or maybe they perceived. Wow. Community. Okay, this is someone who's a part of a community. Community is having a wake-up call. Wow. This to me, it seems like parasites. I'm looking at this now like parasites, like tapeworm. Someone may literally have tapeworms. Someone may also have one of those pupa, one of those, parasite with some sort of, I'll rest that there. Whatever it is, they're cut off from source already, because it's in past tense. Yeah, someone is not well with these parasites here, like something about their intestines, someone, the colon, someone may, something about their colon. They're very concerned about it. Now they're concerned. Like, Mosai hit them with 3 big rocks. Energetically speaking, they're having a wake-up call. While you are having income coming in, whatever these numbers have value. And what value do you place on these numbers? What do you do with these numbers? Are these numbers people, a community that you will build, that you will grow, that you will flourish with, that you will love? These are people who will love your products. Are these the amount of people who will enjoy your artistry, your business, your inventions, your creations? And can also be money in terms of income coming in, or the value of it, because beyond the cashy coins, the currency, is what they provide, the life that it provides for you. And also, depending on your heart and your frequency, here it's all about first foundationally is love. So how community comes in, you know how you would take care, how you would build and grow and seed into community, because you have love in you. Everything, and that love overflows. Everything works out for your highest good. That's the ultimate thread. That's the ultimate truth. Thanks for all the beautiful comments. Wow. Look, a check. A check. Wow. Someone may be going to a restaurant. You may be going to a restaurant. To you. Wow, look at more now. What do you do with this? Do you build with this? Is this one for a home? One for a community center? One for a garden? One for your business? One for transportation, a car? One to invest? One to grow a charity? One to seed into a charity? One for your lineage? One for your family, for your tribe? For you decide, you know what you do with these numbers, and more importantly, sowing that into your breath, through your breath right now, so that your blood and your bones, your body, your temple, and your bank account, your pockets, your purse, your home, your house, your mind, your heart is steady enough, and you're wise enough to receive this. Talking about wisdom, there's a Solomon and Sheba channel reading on the same channel that just came through, depending on your now, which one finds you, but it's connected to this, and it's connected to this. So if you find that, that's also for you. That may be your part 1 or part 2. So yeah, here is a check. Someone may give you a check. Maybe you ain't ready about checks, but you will get a check, because the amount of numeros on this check, this can also be, we'll see. Many paper monies falling into your lap. Bay leaf is abundance. Bay leaf is also protection. Bay leaf is also a medicinal herb. And also nature. We got mango and bay leaf right here. Mango leaves and bay leaf. So mango and bay leaf are key. You may write down, someone may want to write down this number. Look these numbers. If you can get, when you get your hands on a bay leaf or a mango leaf, you're going to write these numbers. I'll hold them up for you. You may want to write these numbers on this bay leaf, because they're literally now written on this bay leaf. And then here are these numbers. If you're not seeing all the zeros, add as many. You can add this onto this if you're seeing that. It matches your signature. Seeing that? You may be asked to sign something. Always read fine print. Fine print. Always make the best decisions for you. Scissors. Someone may be cutting something right now. Writing you a check. Cutting an album, a record. Okay, so you encountered a player with mixed signals. A player with mixed signals. The other number here. Oh, you're called. There's some rest to this. And this is also being put to rest. Full of emptiness. So this is someone, I guess, who was so distracted and busy around multiple energies. A lot of people spraying their seeds, spraying their energy, not really recognizing the value in themselves, the value in their seed, in their semen, in their ashe, in their essence, in their presence, in their energy. And here you are, you walk the talk. You don't just talk, you walk the talk. And balance is key for you. Balance. play. I'm seeing play, the play. Someone may be in a production. You may be a part of a production. People see how you spin straw into gold. You're going to be given a special offer, or you have products, you make products and you're considering 2 products in one, like a special offer. And this is going to be very fruitful. 2 products multiplying. When you package them together, you can package them and decorate them with all kinds of materials, threads, and improve them so they have more value as one package. Wood element, someone may be an earth sign. Strong, you're very strong. Oh, I said strong, but stars. So strong stars. Strong stars and gold. Strong gold stars. You may be given an award. You may get gold star for something and a special offer. You're going to get something at a very rare special offer. A golden opportunity is coming to mind. A golden opportunity. Okay, this player balance is coming right here. Wow. Wow, I'm seeing clutter and traffic. Okay, a player full of emptiness. Clutter and traffic. Numerical value. We know what those words can mean. This coming to mind because of this. A community, a player full of emptiness with a community. Thought you were alone and defenseless. Is freaking out right now. Panicking. Cut off from source. Their choice, actions, thoughts, ways, and words. They're now marinating in their own energy. And you're over it because it's an upside down. And they gave mixed signals. Mixed signals was a part of this. This is also intestines, parasite design. So someone was feeding off of you. Wow. Special offer. They tried to make you a special offer. Twice. Or this happened twice. Blind spot. They tried to get you in your blind spot. You didn't see something. Like they hit you in your blind spot. Or so they thought. Because you open your eyes. You had an awakening experience. You open your eyes and you saw what was happening. Maybe pretty late because blind spotness. Or so they thoughtness. They weren't thoughtful at all. They had a community, a player and a community. They tried to hide, but they're coming out right here. Player and community is being seen. This is why you're getting this cash, this compensation, these energetic reparations. So much cash. 3 portions has come. Look at this. Million, thousand, million. Wow. Oh my goodness. Divine intervention. This was an awakening experience. Divine intervention. God came in. It was always there. They thought you were alone and defenseless. And they came with a whole community. Wow. Abundance. For your abundance energy. You have abundance. You are abundance energy. Which is why, because all of these are in the passé, in the past. This is how you receive what you always were. Someone is a painter. So it's just a matter of seconds and moments that you touch blind spot because you're a painter. You always step. The painter always gets perspective. Close up to be painted and then distance for perspective. So it was a blind spot for you. It truly was a blind spot. So they hit you in your blind spot. And because you make decisions out of not based on fear, you had an awakening experience. And to steady your energy, to steady my energy, I painted, in this case, drew. In this case, drew hundreds of cards, of drawings on paper, miniature paper, to make about and possibly over 7 decks. Because painting will balance your energy. Painting gives you perspective. Someone may be called to draw, paint, or continue, or keep on, or concentrate and breathe. Because this is also a part of you alchemizing that energy from all of that. Oh my tried to nip your destiny and inherited what you overcome. What you overcame, what you overcome. Wow, you transformed. Because you, oh, and they were a scammer. So they hid. They may have gone in your files, be sending you messages, all kind of AI, chat GPT, trying to make you an offer. So obviously, look, the player is hiding right here. So you may get what looks like a special offer or two. So you really, your discernment, you probably got enough discernment after going through something like that. Try, because you had an awakening experience. Came home to yourself, tried to nip your destiny and inherited what you overcome. So yeah, so be wise. Wisdom, again with Solomon and Sheba. Be wise at this offer because there's possibly a player behind it. Or there's a player who's transformed. A beautiful transformation. So yeah, be wise. Ready. And he's ready now. This may be two people. This is two people. Cosmic crew. So you got support. Higher support. You may hire support. I now see hindsight. I'm trying to go, I gotta pick up the hindsight because it fell down. So maybe you second guess yourself. But it's not hindsight now. Gone past hindsight to high sight. High sight, cosmic crew. You're watched over. You're watched over. So you will know. You will know. You know your energy. You know this is all about energy. You know this is all about energy. So it's your abundance energy. Divine intervention came through for you. They tried to nip your destiny. Wow, someone took a bribe, got carried away, impulsive, careless, reckless, and now under close observation. Compassion. Deep breath. You're an alchemist. You passed through that, so we're not diving into that. You're not delving into that. Just reference. All of this is passé, and here you are surfing, dancing freely on the waves of love is what's coming. With your, wow, that really had to be gentleness. Wow, gentleness. Dance freely. Oh, brave kitty. Wow, a kitten who had to be so brave. And surfing, yeah. Now you know how to navigate with balance. Remember the high sight. So whether the high waves come, you have great balance. You may literally have thick legs. You have great balance, and literally in this physical have great balance. You have great balance. And so you walk the talk. Yeah, and you upcycle. That's how you upcycle your energy. Upcycle everything you've been through. You know how, you may do that with clothes as well. Clothes and jewelry, you upcycle. And you also grew, because look, small hair and bigger hair. Now you got your tassels. And that's all a part of your balance, moving with the air, how the air dances around you. Someone may also be an air sign. Balance freely. Talk freely. Aha. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Mosai. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, you had an awakening experience like me. Como yo. Well, you're awakening to all of this here. Wow. Ay, ay, ay. Things people do for energy without trying to get their own, without trying to upgrade their own. Focusing, Mira, on how you walk the walk, on how you walk the talk. Scama, Mira, look at the cap, pretending to be a crown. Look at the forehead, look at the nose and the mouth, open. Scama. Okay, so it's open, it's out in the open. Divine intervention. I was going to say intervention. Optimist. Okay, you're an optimist. And look, here's the scammer in the upside down. Wow. Oh, they wanted you to fall. They wanted you to fall. Wanted you not to walk, to walk forward, but to fall down. That's the spirit of delay, because of how you have these gifts, upcycle, unique sense of style, creative, so creative. How creative? Fluently, fluently, freely. You may literally also be a dancer. Your heart is balanced. Look, opportunists, they were an opportunist. Opportunists? What is that? Looking for an opportunity. They got a rise. But now here the sun has come out, so people see this. And this is over. Because remember, look, someone also types with their left hand. You may find somebody typing in a really, really fast way. And you can imagine why. Keyboard, why someone would type so fluently with a non-dominant hand or their non-dominant hand. And we have all of the, wow, you dodged a bullet. Nature's got you, protects you, sees, knows, shows, cleanses, and shields. You've got the shield for hummingbird, a little hummingbird protected. Hummingbird up to one I saw yesterday, a tiny, tiny, day before yesterday. Teeny, teeny, peeny, peeny, peeny hummingbird. Amidst bougainvillea and other flowers, and the barbed wire is like protection, because the hummingbird was so tiny she can navigate her way around. So you may be small in stature, you dodged a bullet, whether energetically or physically. Wow, hummingbird with a shield. You may actually see the symbol on a cup, on a logo. Wow, nature's got you. Hummingbird is definitely protected. Not everybody sees a hummingbird when they come around, because nature is so vast, and the leaves, the design in nature is so intricate that you really got to tune in, slow down, and be present to notice when a teeny hummingbird comes through and rests. This hummingbird is shielded, so you seem so small. They said they thought you were alone and defenseless. So imagine you thought something as tiny as peeny, and physically harmless, stereotypically, yet shielded divinely. Look, strong arm of protection, of coverage. And they thought, a peeny, who harms a peeny hummingbird? Not looking like fire now this sunrise. And you shining, optimist. You see things sunny side up. A bright perspective. That would have been a dread situation. So if you were trying to always, or you always have a tendency to see the good in everything, even when it's not good, that could bring danger. And look at this. Wow, yeah, okay. Tune on that frequency, because here the goddess of love comes through for you. Goddesses of love. So multiple goddesses. That's, wow, they brought out the goddess in you. This experience really called you into the fullness of your self. Reading, beautiful, beauty, balance, power of touch. That's healing hands. Joy, powerful hands, creative hands. Remember, upcycling, creative, joy, art, music, dance, justice. Brought out the goddess in you. So give thanks for that. Regardless of how dread. Wow. Beautiful transformation. And this beautiful transformation is like this rush, this breeze, this fresh breeze that's coming also with wealth, adventure, an adventure who loves yourself. You love yourself. You have adventure. You are adventurous. Also, this is communication like sound waves. So you may be listening to frequency music. Also, we are listening to frequency music because nature's singing. Right now, the wind is also blowing in this message. It's coming in like a rushing wind, a life of ease. And behind it is good intentions, energetic safety. 2 kittens. This is like 6 of cups. This is innocence, enjoying sharing the precious little moments in life safely together where it's safe. Warm, cuddle up, curl up together. This will also be these looking at, you may see kittens literally looking up at a butterfly or a moth and recognize when you look in. Peeny little creation. beyond what's called an insect. And you've also had a beautiful transformation, got good intentions, and this is good company. And because of what you've been through, remember to read energy all now, less deep breathe. Because all about this, all of this pairs these readings and these cards and what they're actually saying. Okay, this can also be, one of these can also be the figure, the money that someone took to go against you. Okay, this flipped over just now. They miss you when you're not here. Thank the ancestors. The ancestors just literally flipped that. Oh yeah. They miss you when you're not there, yet pretend you're not a treasure when you're around. Whatever. You know your value. Try to nip your destiny. Okay, yeah. So just try to mess with your head. Make signals and all that. Volcano. Yeah, there's another reading that these exact keys came out almost in the same order. And you spin straw into gold. So I guess they saw this gift. They saw this gift. Like me, maybe you were told, oh, you can make something out of nothing. But told it in a way that was like, and also told through gritted teeth, you have something that money can't buy. Grit teeth, joy. And they actually growled joy, which make you realize your energy is very, very rare. You may be going, wow, certificado de garantía. Garantía, you may be going to a Spanish place, maybe buying something that is Spanish. It's something to do with style. So clothes, you make something about style or fashion. Also love. Yeah, through your heart. It's your heart, your love. That's what your heart is, like a divine thread. That's why things always come through for you. That's why all of this comes through for you. And this is also reparations energetically. It can also be racially speaking, if there was a weaving of lines, because then that's double, triple, infinite reparations. Can't pay you back for lifetime, and there's no compensation for someone's soul, breath, ashe energy. In essence, someone took creativity, someone took a bribe. Okay, Florida water. Someone may be in Florida, or you may use Florida water, infuse Florida water, or maybe want to do a cleansing of Florida water. Do your own research. You can also, as you know, make something of floral water, a herbal tea. This is fresh aromas, good intention, beautiful transformation. So you're having a beautiful transformation that comes with some sort of message coming in, some sort of news, communication, sound, a song you're going to hear. You may be listening to manifestation songs, high vibration music, have an awakening experience, 50,000. And this is what this can do for you. So this is key. All these came. All right, that's beautiful. A life of ease for ones who match this, and good intentions. That's beautiful. You went through a lot, so much. So from now on, a life of ease, beautiful transformation, and honor of the process. Honor of process. Happy for you.